Alright, how we doing everyone? This is Alex Bronsky with my fishing channel. So I just recently purchased a native Watercraft Slayer Propel 10 kayak, and I'm just in the middle of doing all the upgrades right now. And here it is sitting back here. I got the Boondocks rudder, a couple gator guards on it from scuffing. And one thing I really struggled with today, besides doing the rudder upgrade, was figuring out how to install the upgraded pedals, because the stock pedals that come with the natives are really small and just junky and trash. So it's pretty standard when you get a kayak like this to replace the pedals with whatever ones you want. These ones are 25.9 BMX pedals. I got these off Amazon for like I think 30 bucks. I'll put the link in the description. These are the same pedals that Greg Blanchard uses on his kayak. I just went with blue and he went with orange. I just like blue, it's one of my favorite colors. So I've already done the left side, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do the right side and what mistakes I've made on the first time. So the first time around, so here's the pedal, the original pedal all broken down. These are the three pieces. So this is the shaft. This shaft goes in here like that, and this nut goes in through this hole and it just tightens. This little nut here just tightens through here on the shaft. So the first thing I did was I got an Allen wrench, I can't remember the size, and I loosened this and took the pedal off the shaft and tried to slip this blue pedal onto that. And that's clearly not how you do this. So what you're supposed to do is, you don't need an Allen wrench. With this particular drive, I needed a size 16 hex wrench. I didn't have one, so I used one of these adjustable ones. And all you're gonna do is you're going to take this wrench and you're going to put it on the main metal piece there, and you're just going to twist the thread off. Now the only thing is, you actually kind of do need to take this bolt out and take the pedal off first. That way it's easier to access this little nut here, and it'll make it easier to unscrew off and get off. So I'm going to show you how to get this one off. Just to note though, on the left side, in order to loosen this part, you have to go clockwise. So it's the opposite. You have to go clockwise, and then to tighten you have to go counterclockwise on the left side. So you got to spin clockwise like this to loosen, and to tighten counterclockwise. So on this side it's going to be the opposite. So I think it's just going to be regular righty-tighty, lefty-loosey on this side. So I'm going to get working to that. First things first is you're going to need an Allen wrench, and I'm not sure on the size on this. It's a really small one. There's a whole ton in my dad's toolbox. It just couldn't. Some of these weren't labeled, or they weren't in the right spot. So this is just a really small hex or Allen wrench. So you're just gonna have to figure out which one fits this nut that goes in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the nut that is in there and get this pedal off, so it's easier to access this to remove, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm currently just removing this nut on here. It may take they are tight to start, so it may take a little force to get it. I used a pair of pliers just to get the wrench started, but I'm just taking this nut off. It's almost ready to come out. Alright, so I've now removed this nut that you have to get through this part of the pedal, and I'm left with the shaft. Now I need a hex wrench on here to loosen this and to get this to come out, so I'm going to do that next. So again, I just take this adjustable wrench, I just tighten it on there, and I'm just going to loosen it off real quick. So these are on here pretty tight, so it's going to take a little bit of effort to get them to come off at the beginning. So I'm just gonna try to do this the best I can with camera in one hand, wrench in the other. I decided to make this video because there was no video on YouTube on how to do this, and this took me over an hour to figure out. So I'm just gonna take this entire shaft off, just like that, and this just screws right on. And this says it's gonna screw the opposite. And since this pedal, it comes with its own shaft, it's going to be spinning, so you're going to have to like grab it right up in here to keep it from spinning, and just kind of get it started first. And then I just used a pair of pliers and tightened it on there, so I'm going to do that next. Alright, so you guys can see I just completed putting on this bike pedal as well. So remember, on the right bike pedal, it is a regular righty-tighty or lefty-loosey like you would normally have. So go counterclockwise to take the old pedal off, and then spin clockwise to tighten it. And on the left pedal, you got to spin clockwise to loosen and counterclockwise to tighten. So again, there's the finished product there. I have a Native Slayer 10 in I think that's copperhead color. I just wanted some blue pedals because blue is my favorite color, so that's what I went with. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.